Here we go. Cheers, everybody. It's a little bit special today. I haven't had the time to get out that much lately. Family, sick kids in I guess you all know that, and as you can hear, I'm a little bit sick myself, but I hope that some fresh air and a beer could help out, and perhaps, you know, either way I wake up more sick in the morning or fresh, you know, go either way. Brought a new tent today, a Tentipi tent, and it's my first Tentipi tent. I'm pretty stoked about it. I've wanted the small olivin CP, the canvas, you know, polycotton version. I've been wanting one of those for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. I'm pretty damn stoked that tonight is gonna be my first night in a Tentipi tent. So I'm just gonna sit here, cough a bit, catch my breath, enjoy the beer, and yeah, get the tent up. The last time I was here, everything was green, and it was late summer, and now everything is, you know, brown and wet, but it's really nice to be out. So cheers. As you can see here behind me, the sun is almost going down behind that hill. So I had to pitch my tent not too long from now, but you know, I have to pitch my tent, you know, soon, but 5 more minutes. I'll show you my pipe kit. Brass, a siphon, the small scratch, and the tamper is a piece of antler with a piece of brass in the as the tamper part. So pretty stoked about my DIY pipe kit, and it's a pair of old pants I made the pouch out of, so it doesn't, you know, rattle around in the pocket. Let's get that tent up. nothing better than a whole new tent and a muddy, wet forest floor, but this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna put the floor in and put the tension on, and then it's gonna be just perfect. So time to move in. So off to find some firewood before the the daylight disappears. So, would you look at these twisted maple trees here? It's pretty damn cool. It's this plant that goes up around it, and the tree kind of like, you know, grows over it, and it gets these spiraled branches here. You can find, you know, the most awesome wandering stick if you find one the right size. Nice. that's it for the practical jobs. The light is getting low. Time for some coffee. I have this small Toaks siphon, I think it's called. Small alcohol stove. And I have the Toaks wood stove for all the firewood I just made, but I'm gonna save that for later. This is part of 3 pieces, and the middle one here serves perfectly as a wind protector, and rest for the pot. I never liked alcohol stove, but I'm pretty impressed with this small stove here. It roars like my multi-fuel burner. That's pretty cool. Those of you who follow me on Instagram might have seen that my trusted coffee filter from Sea to Summit, the X Brew, is like a collapsible silicone filter. I loved it. It was kind of like my most used gear, but unfortunately it didn't survive anymore. You know, it was it broke in one of the baffles, and that's a green woodpecker. Nice. But those of you who follow me also know that I'm kind of a sucker for titanium, and I've been looking at this filter here from WERK again a couple of years, but it's kind of expensive, so you know, if you have enough coffee gear, you know, you don't buy this. But as the other one broke, there was a reason to try this out, and this is really nice. I have my cup and my small measuring cup, a pot for, you know, cooking, a pot for boiling, and it all just fits nice and tight together. This has a small bag, so it doesn't rattle like that, but this is that's really cool. Just stand on the legs there. So I think my titanium addiction is kind of coming to an end, because there's not that much left to buy. Hit the spot. found that the bag for the tent is quite huge in compared to how much the tent is, but it's fucking awesome for, you know, your firewood. I think I have enough here, some of the nicest dry wood I could find out here, so I can have myself a small fire in my small stove when it gets really dark, so that's nice. So the darkness came pretty fast. I haven't had my coffee yet. I took a couple of pictures of the tent, you know, as the dusk came, but like 5 minutes later it was dark. So I'm gonna make myself a little sandwich, and then not much left to do than just enjoy being out, having my coffee, and I think I'll pour myself a little rum and perhaps get that fire going at some point. This knife is a little big for carving, but I'm too lazy to get one of my carving knives. I just need a small spatula-like thing to put some spread on my sandwich. This is one of my newest Puma knives. It's the Puma Phoenix, and it's you know, the knife every boy wants. It's I don't know if you can see it here in the dark. 20. I think the blade is like 20 centimeters long, 7 millimeters wide. So it's basically more of an axe than a knife, but it actually cuts okay for such a big knife. It makes some nice small curls and stuff, so it's actually pretty okay for a really big knife. Ready for the final touches another day when it's a little bit dry. So one down, one to go. Don't know if I'll make it, but otherwise I'll bring it home. Morning. I went to bed really early yesterday. Slept great. And as you can hear, it's raining. And I think it's time to coffee. Nice with the coffee and breakfast in bed. I'm lying here with my warm sleeping bag. It's really nice. I'm gonna kick back and wait for the sun to come up a bit. Hopefully the rain will stop.